What if I told you Hannah Urameshi died at the spook house? Hello there, beautiful friends from all around the world. I am your host, OT Free, and today we will be discussing a what-if scenario in which Hannah actually died in the spook house, and how it would impact the rest of the series. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. Now, if Hannah were to die in the spook house in movie 1, this would largely affect the series in the following ways. Without Hannah, it's probably safe to assume that Jimmy Brando would pose no major opposition and would be able to successfully recover all of the spooky artifacts on his own. I know many of you are thinking that maybe Bert, Katie, and Daryl could retrieve the artifacts, but this is unlikely because if they never made friends with Hannah, they'd probably still be allied with Jimmy's forces. Even if Scary Godmother were to intervene, it's unclear as to whether she could defeat the four of them, especially when you consider the fact that they'd have the spooky artifacts on their side. Not to mention, even if she could, there's still the rest of Jimmy's 7 warlords to deal with. Even if Hannah managed to be resurrected, I don't foresee her being able to lend much to the fight, because at this point in the series, she hasn't received proper training from any of Scary Godmother's broodmates. Some of you may point out that Hannah should have received a Zenkai boost, but there isn't enough evidence to suggest that it'd make much of a difference anyway, since she wouldn't know how to properly manipulate spirit energy. With Hannah gone, based on the evidence, Jimmy and his crew would have no issue overtaking Frightside. Now, if Jimmy were to gain control over Frightside, I do believe that he'd close off the portal between Human World, considering the fact that he wouldn't want to run the risk of Spirit World getting involved with his affairs. And because Hannah hasn't befriended Bert at this point in the series, it's safe to assume there'd be no way to cut the Kakai barrier, since Bert was specifically stated to be the only one who could cut across dimensions. If Jimmy succeeded, Scary Godmother and her allies would all be dead. And even if other threats showed up in the series, without another entrance to Frightside, there'd be no way to confront Jimmy. So guys, that has been my video for today. I want to thank the user SumJoel for suggesting this video topic. And remember guys, if you have a difference of opinion, leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. But most importantly, over everything else, remember to have a spooky day guys. Take care.